So over the past 1 month, we have seen prices, all right, for the entire STI account headed to a low of 3,100. So we kind of broke that 3,002, look at this, right? Sort of went all the way to a low of 3,001 and rebounded back up, right? So if prices were to kind of stay below that 3,200 for the STI, okay, we have all the banks selling down, the property counters, of course, with the property sector selling down, and that's the reason why the STI sort of all the way down to 3,100, okay? But just on Friday, good news is that we did see a bit of strength. I'm not saying like strength means rebound all the way up, okay? I'm just saying that we did see a bit of strength coming back to the market. The fact that they have kind of broke back up. Look at this right over here on Friday. We have kind of broke back up above that 3,200 level. Okay, 3,200 level. Okay, so in terms of a shorter term rebound, we can potentially see a move back up to 3,250. So let me just draw some targets so you guys can take a look, right? So probably a potential target of about 3,250 in the near term. And after 3,250, we can potentially head back to 3,340 level. This could be the potential upside move, right? However, you just want to be careful because it's just 1 day, right? It's just 1 day. It remains to be seen next week if we can indeed hold above that 3,200 level, right? If we can, that's a good thing. That's where the market can potentially see a bit of upside, okay? But in terms of the, that's for the short term, right, guys? But in terms of the longer term, a 6 months outlook, a 1 year outlook, right now, just be careful, as I mentioned, we can rebound back to like 3,340 or maybe 3,250, and that's where the selling can come back again. Why? Because in terms of the moving averages, right over here, in terms of the longer term, we are seeing a trend reversal down. All right, I mean, just by looking at charts, we pull out a chart, we can see that the trend is pretty much down, more down than up in the longer term. And that's why short term, yes, it might go up a bit, but that's where the sellers can gain control again and push it lower. Okay, so this is for the STI. So far so good, guys. Okay, so take note of the key number, 3,200 is the support for now. On Friday, we closed at 3,217. All right, just a bit higher. Okay, better than nothing. At least we are still above. Okay, so let me just pull back the slides. So the two stocks which I have in my watch list is these two, right? Sheng Siong. All right, I think all of you know Sheng Siong is one of the very strong defensive consumer goods. We go there to buy our groceries and everything. Okay, Bread Talk, I think all of you know as well. All right, Singapore-based stocks. But why are we looking at them? All right, very quickly, chart. So let me just pull out the chart for Sheng Siong, right? So Sheng Siong has formed a very, very strong uptrend. Okay, so it was pretty much consolidating like from 2017 up, down, but look at this, right? Just in April 2018, we have formed a pretty strong uptrend. Hit a high of about 1.18 to 120, came back down because of market weakness, perfectly normal, right? But in terms of the trend, I would say that it's still a very good, strong uptrend, especially if we were to see it hang above the $1.10 mark, right? So the $1.10 mark have been holding quite well for more than 3 weeks, all right? And buyers are starting to come back, and we saw a bit of bullish price actions over the past week, and that's where it can potentially rebound back to that 118 to 120 level. And that's where some of the stocks whereby you can put in your watch list for some potential upside. So far so good, guys. So this one's about Sheng Siong, okay? Strong uptrend. These are stocks whereby you can potentially accumulate on dips if the uptrends continue, right? If it says that it's still in uptrend, of course we take certain measures to protect our profits. We want to take profit at certain levels as well. Okay, so this is Sheng Siong. One more, Bread Talk. So let me just show you Bread Talk before we have some Q&A, right? So Bread Talk is right over here. Bread Talk is one of them as well, and you know, pretty much in an uptrend. You can see from the moving averages, we have been sloping upwards. Let me just draw very quickly for Bread Talk. Strong uptrend since the whole of 2017 all the way to now, okay? And we hit a high of about 125 just in 2 months back, sold off, all right, because the market came down as well. But it's quite defensive. We managed to see it kind of find a bit of support coming back at about 0.95 over the past 2 weeks, all right? And just last week, we kind of spot a bit of bullish price actions whereby we kind of saw it broke that $1 level, right? It's kind of broke above that $1, right? So anything above $1 now, to be honest, the short term is something that you want to take note of as well. All right, the short is something whereby there could potentially be a reversal back up towards that 110 and 125, right? 110 first, and then to 125. So this could be the upside targets for this stock. Brad talked the fact that the moving averages are looking good for the uptrend. We are still hanging quite well above this upward sloping channel support line, and we kind of held above that $1 level. Okay, so this is for Brad's talk. Okay, so allow me to share with you, so before we go for Q&A, allow me to share with you a bit more on how we trade. I mean, how do we actually get in and out of stocks? How do we know what stocks to buy? I mean, there are more than 1,000 stocks in the Singapore stock market. We can like just open and close each chart one at a time, draw lines and analyze it one by one. Okay, I mean, we can do that, but it take forever, right guys? So how do we do it? I mean, what's the way that we use it such that we can just focus on a few stocks, put them in our watch list, wait for something to happen. When it happens, we execute. We buy, it goes up, we sell, we protect our profits along the way, or we can take short positions to ride the downside, right? That's how a trader do it, and that's how we do it as well, okay? So I'll share with you a bit more on what we use to kind of make it easier for us. We have a system that kind of filters out stock for us, okay? And we put these stocks in our watch list, and when the time comes, we get ready to execute on them, right? So let me just show you very quickly, just 2 slides on what is this system all about, right? Later I'll share with you more if you want to find out more, but let me just show you very quickly, right? So this is the system right over here, and basically these are all real life signal. If you scan, you follow, this signal actually comes out, right? So this is Capital Land, I think all of you know Capital Land over here, and on the 13th of June, just about 3 months back, we have a 1GT bearish, bearish means not good, bearish entry, all right? Entry price about 3.44. And it started to sell off, down, and we got a 1GT bearish exit, right? So entry and exit. One in, one out. Make sense, guys? Right? So this is how we get it, right? So these are all real life signals. If you scan on that day, you pull out this signal, you execute, you ride the downside. Yeah, you're probably looking at about more than 20% profit. Sorry, about 11% sell down in just 1 month, all right? And guys, look at this, right? It kind of happened on 13th of June, even before the government announcement was made, all right, on the cooling measures, and the market started to sell down, all right? So this is how we have a system to kind of make it easier for us. Okay, of course I can pull out the chart and draw lines and do what I did just now, but the system makes it so much easier, okay? CT development, like we covered just now, right? Very quickly, same thing, we got a 1GT bullish. So bullish is good. A buy signal, it went up, we got an exit right over here, okay? Then after that, nothing much, up, down, and finally here, we got a bearish entry. So a bearish came down, about 5%, exit, a bearish again, down. Okay, look at this, right? The bearish came in before the announcement was made, right? Before the cooling measures was made, we had an entry, a signal, a bearish signal, and announcement came, boom, came down, and then we got exit. And guys, just take note, yes, so it was before the announcement, entry price 11.14, right? 10.2% sell down in just 1 month, right? But what happens is this, right? Just recently, on the 6th of August, we got a 1GT bear just last month, right? 1GT bearish entry, all right? And there is still no exit, all right? There's still no exit. Kind of sold down. It was like about $10. Now it's about $8.74, and there's still no exit. That's why I'm telling you guys, just be careful, right? Don't rush to buy, because there could potentially be more downside. This is city development, right? So this is how we use a system to kind of make it easier for us, right? To get in and out and to focus on the stocks that we want, okay? And this is it, okay? And so guys, if you want to find out more in terms of the strategy, so today I actually covered more on the market outlook, a very quick sharing of some of the stocks in my watch list, and we look at some of the charts, real life charts, look at the systems. But if you want to just take a picture of this, right, if you want to find out more on in terms of the strategy, the systems that we use, how we get in and get out, then I would like to invite you to a live free seminar that's coming up real soon, all right? And just go to this link, www.joeychoy.com/C-blueprint-live. Just take a picture right here.